again, and welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum. I react to music. Today we are checking out Crimson Part 1 from the band Edge of Sanity. This is requested by someone, and I'm not being like funny. The requester goes by someone. So thank you, someone, for requesting this song. I have not heard this band. I have not heard this song. When I was pulling up the lyrics, I saw that our good Mikhail of Opeth is featured in some way on this song. And I don't know what that's all about, but it says featuring and it has his name, so that's super cool. It looks like, I have to admit, it looks like there was some, I'll go ahead and pull it up, but it looks like there was some lyrics that went on for a very, very long time. I can't imagine how that would fit in with a 5-minute song. But also, it looks like maybe the entire album is one song, and so I don't know how it all breaks up. This says it's part 1. It's from their official YouTube, so I think it'll probably work. But I'm really excited to hear this. I don't know anything about the band other than what I've already mentioned. So thanks again, someone. If you have a donation request of your own, there's a couple of ways to do that. There's those things down there, the usual stuff. Let's get into the music.
Another sky.
Okay. So there's a lot going on already. It's not just grungy, chugga. It's got some very, what's the right word? Very intricate kind of details going on here too. The from the lead guitar, very nice. It's just kind of woven in there. It's kind of laying underneath the rest of the track. So some faster playing in there with this kind of hard, heavy sound. The drum work so far is really nice. I am a fan of this album art. It kind of reminds me of some old Leprous album art in a way. Anyway, let's keep going. This is interesting so far. It's very interesting. It's kind of like got this like motion of fluids and tubes kind of a sound. I assume this is Mikhail on the vocals. Sorry to pause again already, but for a moment there, I had this very intense vision, let's say, of the classic NES arcade game Contra. Like the album art, my first impression was Leprous with kind of the tubes and some of that stuff going on, but really like the kind of structure around the tubes and stuff. It looks like the final level of the old classic Contra game, with the alien and the brain and all that stuff. And, so if you're in the mood to fight Red Falcon, I mean, this would fit right in. It's a nice, heavy song. I love that game, by the way. But yeah, I mean, so far, this is awesome. This is really awesome. That's some fast double bass. Oh my gosh, I cannot play that. So chill. I was trying to read the lyrics and it took me a minute to find where we were again. So that's definitely him singing. So there's a little bit of a Opethian element to this. And not just his vocals, but the kind of shifting from section to section. This makes me want to play Diablo 2. It's got that kind of dissonant, kind of like the whole thing feels a little compressed that I've talked about in some of the Opeth reactions on the channel. It's like, oh, we're almost done. I hope it doesn't end in a weird spot. But it's like the same sort of song, the same sort of segment in a song from another band. It might be a little bit like more relaxing, more like relief of tension. And here it's not really that. This feels like it's on the edge of becoming heavy again. I don't know how to describe that musically, but that's what it feels like. I really like the way the band's logo is written, the word Crimson, or excuse me, I guess that's the album name. I like the album name. It's like very Middle Eastern, Arabic sort of. Yeah, so it ended right in the middle of it. Yeah, that was really good. That was really good. I assume that the 40-minute or whatever video that I actually pulled up first from a channel called 4K Metal, I assume that that is the full album and that it's probably a concept album or something and meant to be taken all together, because we did not get through all those lyrics that I have pulled up. Which I love that, like stuff like 2112 and some of these really complex, long concept albums, Dungeon Master's Guide by Diesel Boy, all that stuff. I really like that stuff. So I'm not in a position, looking at the clock, to do that right now, but that was cool. I'm intrigued. I would like to hear that. So someone, first of all, I appreciate your name being requiring lots of explanation. But someone, thanks for the reaction request. I really, really enjoyed that. I had no idea until right before I hit record that this had anything to do with Opeth. And so, totally rad. I mean, this is good, classic prog metal that I'd never heard of. So, I'm on board for more of that. Yeah, if you have a donation request, dear viewer, there's a couple of ways to do that and make sure I get to it. It's not to say I won't ever do a request that comes from the comments. Please tell me what I should check out. If I get a lot of comments requesting the same stuff, I'll probably do it at some point. It's just that I want to support the people who support the channel directly, financially, first. So if you want to make sure your donation actually gets done at some point, or your request actually gets done, a couple of ways to do that. Paragraph is a subscription. Buy Me a Coffee is a one-off donation for a particular song. Either way, I really appreciate y'all who check out those links and support the channel. And I really appreciate y'all who don't, who are just here liking, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff. Y'all are awesome. Couldn't ask for a better audience. I really am glad that you chose to spend a little bit of your time here with me today. Until next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. And don't you forget it.